welcome to Erchamp 2024 studio. We'd like to give everyone a minute to gather up, so grab some last minute snacks, drinks. If it's as hot as your place as it is here, please stay hydrated.
Can you hear us all right? Let us know in chat.
And we'll start shortly. That wasn't planned.
We're all right. It was just a water bottle.
Just meaning it's all live. Okay, I think we are ready to start. So, hi, it's us again, and it's you again. Welcome officially to Erchamp 2024, the qualification stage.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We will tell you more about the 2024 edition in just a while. We will cover the game that you are about to play in just under 30 minutes. We will tell you a little bit more details about the finals that we will play in November. But first,
let's start with the most important ingredient, the people. We've been really impressed with the number of people involved in organizing Erchamp that increases year after year after year. And let's start.
It has really become a massive thing by now.
Yeah. And let's start with the people that made it all possible, with organizers. This is the crew that leads from the front. They create and implement all the graphics. They write all the game code that you're about to play tonight. They're also responsible for communication, for running our social media, for many texts that you're about to read today, for testing, and for much more.
And there is a lot of testing involved each year. There is testing. And once we are done with testing, we test some more. So there is a lot to do and a lot to cover. The program team are the unsung heroes and the stars of the backstage. They are the people who create all the puzzles and all the challenges that you're about to play today. If you want to blame someone when you get stuck, it will be one of those lovely people behind the puzzle that got you puzzled. I just hope you don't blame them too much. If you want to join the team and quote-unquote be blamed next year yourself and see how it all works from the other side and how everything flows for people who create the challenges rather than solving them, everyone is invited. We will announce more details sometime early 2025 on our Discord server. So if you're not there yet, be sure to follow us on Discord.
And as much of hard work as it is, I think we found it quite rewarding. I mean, to see your puzzles implemented in the game, it's quite something. So.
Absolutely. We also started by applying to program team a while ago. It's the third year that we've been running with the program team, and it's become a staple of design for Erchamp by now. If you consider yourself a puzzle maker or if you would like to give it a go, apply and join us on the other side. We have cookies.
And of course, our ambassadors. Our ambassadors play a really important role in the championship as they help us spread the word about it to reach more players. And the activities help us create a truly international and worldwide event. If you're active in your local or regional escape room community, why not consider becoming an ambassador yourself? There is a form that you can find and fill in available on our website.
And keep in mind that you don't need to be large with your community. If you're just running a blog about escape rooms, if you're active in the Facebook groups about escape rooms in your region or in your country, you might just fit the bill. So apply, consider yourself invited, and help us spread the word, because it's thanks to those people, thanks to our ambassadors, that we get more people involved, more people know about Erchamp, about the competition, and so we have more players and more competitors to play against.
And don't you worry, the ambassadors do not take part in creating the puzzles. They do not know them ahead. Also, they don't know any other trade secrets, so they can play in the competition just as regular players.
You will be playing against the ambassadors as well.
Probably so.
Keep that in mind. And last but certainly not least, the most important people, it's you guys. It's our players. Erchamp would not be possible if not for you. It's why we do it. It's for whom we do it. We are both privileged and delighted that so many people want to share their time with us, play our games, watch our streams, go back to the previous editions. So thank you. We are very, very happy to have you here.
I mean, it's been an honor, really, and you can give yourself a good pat on the back. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And surely this doesn't come as a surprise, but our main organizer and sponsor, the company that made it all possible, are LockMe. LockMe created a vast database of escape rooms that can allow you to book an escape room across 13 countries. We were also very lucky to be partnered with some amazing companies that support us, help us, and basically help us, polish all the last details for you to enjoy. So why not check them out on social media and give them a big shout out.
We have a number of returning partners. We were really delighted to work with them last year, and we can't wait to meet them again and work with them again this year as well. We come here after the success of Erchamp 2023 with 532 teams with a total of 1,692 players across those teams. That's a lot. That's a lot, and we just are lost for words for the popularity of the whole championship. And the live stream from the finals, from last year's finals, had over 28,000 views. We are absolutely beyond impressed by engagement and humbled by your interest in watching what we do and in participating in what we build and offer for you.
And I mean, if you watched for all of those 6 hours that we were talking, hats off.
Absolutely. I probably wouldn't be able to watch it in one go.
Honestly. Okay, and as you know, last year we got back to organising live in-person finals, and to be honest, we loved it. We loved the formula, and last year was a blast. It was an honour to be hosting the event in our hometown in Wrocław, and it was really a pleasure meeting some of you in Hydropolis. We were really glad that you made it to play in the finals, and we're also very grateful for those of you who came and to see us in the audience.
I mean, it's a completely different experience to meet you in person, to have a chat, to talk with you guys, to just exchange experiences, to talk about the games, escape rooms in general. So we're really happy to be back to this format.
We loved bringing the community back together. We'd certainly like to keep this format for the years to come. And we only intend to improve. We've learned our lessons from the previous edition. So let's see what's in front of you tonight.
But that's in the past. And in front of us are the qualifications that you're going to start in just a couple of minutes. Now, if you have been following us on social media, you might have already seen this picture, which is the starting scene for Erchamp 2024 qualifications. This is how the game will start in just a while. The TV Maniacs is the setting that was chosen in a poll on our Discord.
If you're not following us on Discord, please be sure to change that, as there are a lot of things happening on our account, so why not check it out and follow us there.
Absolutely. You can have a chat with us about anything, escape rooms, Erchamp, any other thing. You can reach out to us on Discord. You can find us on Discord and just say hi. But that's just about the setting which was chosen. Now, the story was written independently afterwards, and it was developed around the persons of Diana and Arthur, the two TV maniacs who absolutely love their TV set, their TV shows. And we're following up with what happened in the stress test just about a month ago when they got ready to watch their favorite show. They sat down and wanted to start, but something slightly malfunctioned, and you'll see what happened next. I hope we can still surprise you with some puzzles, at least one or two, that you may not have seen yet and you may not have expected.
I mean, we got surprised
absolutely.
when we were testing the game.
Testing the game. We were surprised absolutely with what our program team came up this year around. So I am sure that some surprises will be about with you guys as well.
You're in for a treat, basically.
Absolutely. I feel that year after year, especially thanks to the introduction of the program team, the level of the games just increases exponentially, really.
All right, and let's talk about the finals. If you follow us on social media, you already know that we've decided to move from Wrocław to the capital of Czechia, the lovely Prague. We were lucky enough to have booked an extraordinary venue called Fun Arena. So we'll take you there quite shortly.
We actually had an emissary already visit Fun Arena and record a short video showing what the venue is like.
But before we got there is a very important date over here. So save the date. November 25th is when the finals take place. So mark that in your calendars. And as always, top 10 teams with best completion time will be invited to join us in Prague in Fun Arena.
You will be invited to this venue.
Hello guys, I'm today in Fun Arena in Prague, where Erchamp 2024 finals will happen. So I would like to show you everything and get you around here. Right now we are next to one of the rooms where Erchamp finalists will compete in escape rooms. I can't show you more, but as you can see, there is something interesting inside. So let's go to the second room. Come on. Here you can see second room where players will be playing during our competition. I can show you here everything because we will change here everything and we'll prepare a special room to play. And right now we are in a waiting area where players, some of them even for at least 7 or 8 hours, will be waiting for their turn to play. But as you can see, they will have a lot to do here. We've got a lot of arcade games they can do wherever they want during the waiting. We are in the event area. Here players after games will be resting and waiting for results, and also our special guest will be able to watch live stream and just have a fun.
Honestly, watching this video makes me wish I was a finalist this year, but not that we would stand a chance against you.
I mean, there is a reason we're on this side of the camera and not playing really anymore. I think we feel better as the organizers, despite having played for a couple of years.
Less humiliated, definitely.
But we had some mixed results, let's say. Let's not go into too much detail.
Anyway, I do hope we will manage to get some time to explore the venue, as it looks amazing. But Prague is not just Fun Arena and not just Erchamp, as important as they are, but Prague offers many more activities to do that.
Yeah, there are 84 active escape rooms in Prague right now, and some of them have been recognized as top escape rooms in the world, according to TPK. So be sure to book them, play some of them.
You can check them out on LockMe and you can book them on LockMe.
This is what we are going to do because we haven't played any of the Prague's escape rooms yet ourselves. Yeah. So we can't recommend any of them yet. We don't have any experience with Prague, but we will be checking them out as well.
Definitely looking forward to giving it a go. And also Prague, as we mentioned, offers lots of things to do, but you just make sure you find some time to do some exploring as well.
Be absolutely sure to explore the city, try the local cuisine, take a walk down the Karlov Most. It's the bridge that you may have seen in all the postcards from Prague and all the main pictures you may have seen of Prague. That's the famous Charles Bridge. We absolutely love Prague. We need to visit it and re-explore it ourselves as well after a couple of years. So we are absolutely delighted to visit and host Erchamp finals there this year.
The city centre is stunning, so if you do find yourself with some free time on your hands, do explore.
Absolutely.
All right, and well, if you still dream about the cube, let's just
I
say,
know I do.
let's just say you're not alone. Exactly. But we have good news. The rooms that were used in last year's Erchamp finals are now available for sale. So if you would like to own your own set of the infamous chamber cube or the teleportation chamber, you might now buy them for your place and have your players compare their times to the times of our last year's finalists.
Now, keep in mind that all profits go for future editions of Erchamp. So by buying a set of your own, you will be directly helping us fund future editions, cover expenses, build even better games in future finals. So it's not like pocket money. It will be towards Erchamp, so just something to keep in mind. Also, the sets that you buy are licensed and restricted by location, meaning that only your venue will have these rooms within your country. There will be no duplicates within your country. So it is a little bit first come, first served. Keep that in mind. If you are interested, please reach out to Mateusz, whose contact information is in front of you.
All right, and as our fans may already know, you can already play some of these escape rooms as they are available in certain locations, or they soon will be. You can already play them in Třešňa, Slovakia, or in Warsaw in Poland, Sofia, Bulgaria, and Mannheim in Germany.
If we had not played them during the finals last year, we would probably take the trip to Warsaw.
And keep an eye on our social media as more information may come available about upcoming rooms.
So let's remind you about some best practices and some golden rules, let's say, when it comes to playing the qualifications. It's surprisingly similar to how a live escape room plays, and what you would find and what you would do in a live escape room actually does have a lot of it works very similarly to a point and click escape room game in your browser.
So the most important rule is that you don't need to search the internet for any additional information. All you need to, in order to solve the puzzle, will be provided within the game. So there is no need for any external or specialist knowledge. Just stick to what you can see in front of you.
If it sounds too specialized, it's probably incorrect. You also do not need to use any extra tools, any applications, any programs or anything like that. It's typically a good idea to have a pen and a piece of paper with you, but it's not that required either. All you really need is a modern browser and a computer for each of your players. This is critical, actually. Do not try to play the qualifications game on a phone or any other mobile device, because it will not work as expected and you may have a bad time playing. So a computer for each player is strictly needed.
And remember to communicate. If you found something, share that information with the team. If you're stuck, just talk it out, brush ideas against each other, as it may give you that eureka moment that you so desperately need.
It often happens that you may have taken the correct notes and you may have looked at the correct and needed elements to solve a puzzle, but someone else on your team might look at it with a fresh eye and help you solve it. So communicate, exchange ideas, exchange notes often, and switch places with who works on which puzzle, because that actually helps. And while it's not a game like this, or is it?
Or is it?
Or is it? It's not a game like this where you need to click each and every pixel, and you are expected to find tiny pixels in obscure locations. Do explore everything. Do look into every nook and cranny. Try to get familiar with each scene, and don't disregard small details, because they might play a large role even though they are tiny. So just something to keep in mind. Don't disregard the detail. Pay attention to it.
Okay, and let's quickly brush off through some frequently asked questions that we've prepared. Those of you who've been with us previous years, I'm sure you'll remember them, but it's always a good idea to brush them up. So tell me, is the game story necessary in order to solve the puzzles?
It's absolutely not necessary. You can breeze through all the puzzles and the whole game without ever paying attention to Diana and Arthur. You don't need to actually follow what's happening and what the narrative is trying to tell you. But I think it's really worth it. I wasn't involved in creating it this year. I was just a tester. And so I found it really, really fun. So if you have the capacity, try to stick to it. Now, should I have played any of the previous editions?
It's not necessary. I mean, if you want us to feel better, then sure, but only as a warm-up. There is no connection between the editions.
Absolutely not.
All right, one of our players can only stay for an hour and then needs to leave. Can we continue playing with one player less?
You can, but please keep in mind that you need at least 2 active players at any given time. So as long as you remain with a team of 2, absolutely your 3rd, your 4th player can leave early if that's needed. Otherwise, it might be just a good idea to take a break together and just come back with the whole team of 2 or 3 or 4.
I mean, we know it's a competition, but it's always a good idea to take breaks and, just freshen up for a second.
Absolutely. Do I need to play with the same team tonight and in the finals if I get qualified?
Well, Erchamp is a little bit like marriage, so if you start today together, you are stuck together, at least for this edition, as there are no switcheroos between the stages. And okay, my favourite, how can we ask for hints when stuck?
You cannot. So for the 4 hours once we have started, the competition is on and there are absolutely no hints. Please do not ask us. Last year we were asked for hints by some players and we won't give you any.
Do not do it.
We won't help in any way. And please keep in mind, please very, very pay attention to it. Sharing any hints with other teams will get you disqualified. So please do not talk about the qualifications with other teams within the first 4 hours. Afterwards, we can talk about it. We can have fun about the most interesting or toughest puzzles. But within the 4 hours, just please stick to your game plan and focus on your own progress.
Remain radio silence and...
Yes,
yeah.
Hush, hush.
Okay, and I think we've got just about 2 minutes for your questions. So if you have any, we'll be happy to try and answer them. So you can ask questions in the chat section next to the video. All right, don't be shy, come on. I'm sure you'd like to know some recommendations for Prague, as Pavel mentioned. We haven't been yet, so we can't help you with that. But you can check LockMe and check out some amazing escape rooms in Prague.
Absolutely. We will be using LockMe to check out what's available. We already have checked a little bit of it. There are multiple themes of escape rooms available in Prague, so it's not like everything is space or everything is fantasy or adventure. We have a first question about solo teams. Unfortunately not. You need to have 2 active players in your team at all times. You will know why. So solo players, a team of 2 up to 4 players is necessary to play.
Yeah. Grab a friend next time and just show them the beautiful game.
We have, in our Discord server, we actually have a channel where you can ask others to join your team or just announce that you are looking for a team as a member.
Okay, another question popped up. Do we know the number of puzzles? Or just an estimate, 20, 50, 100?
We know, but we won't tell.
Exactly. I'm sorry, this is how it's gonna roll. You're gonna see for yourself. What happens if issues arise during play? We just played a 2022 game and had an item not appearing, for example.
Well, if something very weird happens, you can appeal it to the admin team, to the organizer team. But if there is any larger outage, a server-side issue or anything affecting everyone, we will pause the game for everyone and we will resume it only once everything has been solved. So you can be sure that if anything happens, it's covered.
Okay, I think our time is up, so thank you for tuning in, and of course, good luck. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And, I hope we'll see you in Prague.
Good luck and have fun.
Good luck, guys.